Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Well, we heard him play earlier. Now we get to visit with the one and only Dave Smith. Dave, get in here before I give all your accolades. I want you sitting here for this.
Hey, how you
Dave,
doing,
how are you? Good to see you.
What am I juggling?
I'm just kidding.
I know. How you doing?
I'm good.
Now, before we get chatting, I do want to brag on you a little bit, Dave. Okay, Dave Smith, he is a songwriter, a musician that's worked on the road with Roy Clark for 22 years, traveling the U.S. and Canada, backing artists like Mel Tillis, and let me get this, Glenn Campbell, Johnny Lee, Jan Howard, and Gene Shepard, just to name a few, playing the Grand Ole Opry more than 75 times.
Yeah.
75 times. And on a side note, less important, he's married to Kelly Smith.
Yeah.
I feel very supported. Not
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This is Kelly's husband, Dave Smith. So talented. And by the way, quickly, I just want to tell the viewers, the song you heard us sing on KGBX at Christmas time, Dave engineered it. We recorded it in his studio.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I get to do a lot of that. Promo work, you know, radio and TV ads. I really enjoy writing for that sort of thing. If I can see a visual of something, I can normally put the music that needs to go there.
You've heard his commercials on the radio.
Yes, I know I have.
He's had lots of commercials on the radio. What was your experience like being with Roy? I know you had a lot of great experiences with Roy.
It was a great gig. I mean, to get a job and have it for 20-some years, most bands don't even last 4.
Right.
And so not only that, I lived with him. We became friends. Yeah. Played the Opry so many times. And
did you get awestruck playing the Opry? Because that's like everybody's dream.
I did with a few people, yeah. I was around it for so long, I got where I wasn't quite as much, but there was a couple of people that did.
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger, yeah. James Taylor. I was like, whew, oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, wow.
When Bob Seger came out to sing, it was like that voice that I heard all my life.
Yeah.
And the other was Garth Brooks. You know, we had, I went to his induction in the Hall of Fame, and he was at Roy's induction in the Hall of Fame, and we got to sit and have hors d'oeuvres and talk. It was really
Are they down-home people? Are they nice people?
Yes. Oh,
these country stars. You would assume and hope that the country stars are as good and as genuine as you think they would be.
They are, and people need to know that. I mean, like even with Roy, I mean, he was the most genuine person. We became such good friends. He was really good to me and everybody in the band. He was so proud of all the guys in the band. You couldn't be in his group and be in the back and just kind of hide. He's like, no, you're coming up front, and he'll make you do something that you might not want to do, like sing, which I'm not very good singing.
Oh, they did that. So, oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And he got to sing on that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The other thing on the Opry, every time we would do the Opry, he would change the song as we walked out. And it would be like, oh my gosh, I thought we had this all rehearsed. Even on TV stuff, he would change the song as we're walking out, and I would just sink, you know. It's like, oh.
You had to be on your A game all the time then.
Yeah, he called it be on your toes, boys.
That should be the name of your group.
No, I was going to say that. That's what I was going to say.
That's the name of your group.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, the song you played earlier, talk about that, because you've got an award-winning album. We want to get to that.
I'm going to hold that up to the camera.
Talk about the album.
Well, when I was in Roy's group, one of the banjo players that had been with him for a long time quit. And so Roy accidentally heard me playing in the theater, and he said, you're coming up front to play the banjo. So I recorded this album because he was so generous to let us sell our merchandise, not only his. And I did his merchandise for the merch table. So I would be featured in the show, playing banjo. Then I'd go out, sell on the table, and I got to sell a lot of those. And the song we did was called Banjo Stomp.
Banjo Stomp.
I see that here. Now, are these songs originals, covers, mix of both?
It's all original.
All original. Where do you get your inspiration, though?
I just get creative, you know, and it's not a real traditional bluegrass album. It's something that's kind of outside the box. You know, I could record a traditional bluegrass album like the song we did, Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I know people love to hear that, and they, you know, it's from the movie. But to do something totally different was what I shot for on this album.
So talk about the award. What was the award you won?
The award is JPF. It's called Just Plain Folks, and it's one of the biggest internet awards that they have. And I can't remember how many people. It was thousands of people that were entered into this. I honestly don't know how I got entered into it. It just came up.
Oh, wow.
You didn't enter?
I didn't enter.
Oh, well, and you won.
I won, yeah.
And you won.
This
Can someone
album,
interrupt in something, please?
yeah.
I know.
No, this album won Best Bluegrass Album of the Year, and then there was a song called County Line Drive on there that was also nominated.
Second track on this, second track.
For the Best Written Song, and it didn't win, but the album won, and I thought it was a joke at first. I thought, there's no way. They sent me this whole long thing, said, you're up for this nomination, you need to come to Nashville. They wanted us to play. I didn't have a group at the time that could get off work at the same time. So I got down there, and they called my name out, and I walked up. I walked up to speak to you know, I didn't have a speech because I didn't think I was going to win anyway. And I walked up there, and I just drew a blank. I was just like, thank you.
You should always
Short
be
and sweet.
You should
Yeah.
always
Short and sweet.
Tell people where they can find this album, Dave.
You can go on iTunes, you can go on CD Baby, or you can even go to my email, bigwheelmusic88@gmail.com. You can order it direct from me.
Two quick questions. I know you play more than just the banjo. Like we saw you play the banjo. What is your main instrument? Do you have a favorite?
Piano.
Piano's your favorite.
Yeah.
Because I like to know the different sides. Usually people play more than one instrument.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite song on here? Do you have a favorite? I'm just. I like to know what the creators think about their songs.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Getaway is good because it was written for a movie score, and it's a chase scene. The movie never got recorded or filmed, but it's really one.
Do you
of my
ever write
favorites.
lyrics for these, like for Kelly to sing
Oh, yeah.
along?
Yeah, I've got several lyrical songs, and I've also got my piano album here too.
Yeah, and we're almost out of time. But I want to mention that we'd like to have you come back on and play some piano sometime.
I would love it.
Wouldn't that be great?
Could you play for me and Kelly, please? We're looking
Yeah.
for a pianist.
Well, yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
I'm throwing him under the bus on live TV.
That's all right.
Play
Well,
for us, Dave.
Yeah. Well, I would love to come back and do a really beautiful song off my piano album with the Springfield Orchestra.
Well, we're going to have
work
you.
it out.
All right?
So-
Dave, we're glad you're here. You're welcome
Thank you so
anytime.
much.
Yeah.
As long as we
That's
can
right.
sing with you.